So what did you guys think of your commission checks this month? I know I've had a few people say they thought it should have been bigger, or it was actually bigger than they thought it would be. So, I think there's some confusion with some of you understanding what BV means, or PBV, or GV. So, I was going to try to type it on our page today, but it was just kind of a lot to explain. So here we go. First of all, we all have access to all of these answers right in front of us, okay? So of course, you can reach out to me, you could reach out to your upline, you could reach out to, other pages that we belong to. So Healthy Wealthy Rap Stars, Healthy Hope Brokers. If you go to the page, any of those pages, and you type in where it says search this group, you can actually type in something you're looking for. So let's say you type in commissions in that, and then you hit search, which is the little magnifying glass. It will actually bring everything up that's related to commissions in that page. Let's say you're looking up something. Let's say someone says, hey, I have problems with my thyroid. What products can I take or not take? Type thyroid in there, hit search, you'll find it, okay? So in this particular video, I want to talk about our volume, okay? We have access to all of these answers, all of these questions right in our compensation plan, okay? You can log into your eSuite, go to Document Library, and it's one of the very first things up on top of the list of all the stuff that's in the library. It's compensation plan. I suggest print it out if you can. Have it accessible to you, because I can't tell you how many times I go back to doing this. I mean, you don't have to print it, because we have everything online, but I use this all the time. In it has it has explanations of what is a loyal customer, what's a distributor. It explains all the definitions of the bonus volume, the group volume. So BV is bonus volume, okay? So if you buy a box of wraps, or if one of your customers buys a box of wraps, it's $59, okay? That's loyal customer price. You get 54 BV, which is bonus volume, towards your total, towards commissions, okay? So if you have a loyal customer, they buy a box of wraps, they pay $59 plus tax and shipping, and then you get 54 towards your personal bonus volume, which is PBV, personal bonus volume. The PBV, that is anything that you personally purchase, any of your customers that you sign up a customer and you keep them under yourself. You don't move them to someone else on your team. That's your personal customer, okay? Now, if somebody else signs up a customer and they give them to you, like they move that customer to you, they're still that person's customer, but they're helping your volume. That is also included in your personal bonus volume, your PBV, okay? Then you have GV. So let's say you have, I signed up Josh as my distributor. He's under me, okay? So anything I order, anything my customers order, and anything Josh orders, because he's my distributor, that's all my personal bonus volume, PBV, okay? Now, any of his customers or any distributors under him, that belongs to his personal bonus volume, but that adds to mine, making it my group volume. Okay, does that make sense? So, okay, so first thing, your PBV, your personal bonus volume. If you personally purchase anything yourself under, like say I go in and I purchase something under my account under Tiffany Hunt, it counts towards my PBV, but it doesn't count towards any of my commissions. You do not get commissions on anything you personally purchase. Your upline does. So if Josh purchases something under his account, he will not get paid for it, but I will get commissions for that. So, if any of you guys are purchasing under your account, thank you, because that's actually making my commission checks more. That's kind of what you have to keep in mind about, okay? That actually is in here. on, it's in the small, it's in the small letter on the small, what do you call it? The small lettering or small wording in the bottom of one of the pages for compensation plan. Okay. So then now in order for you to be commission qualified, okay, commission qualified, meaning you are going to get a commission check every month, you have to have at minimum 2 eligible customers, loyal customers. That means like, say, my dad and my aunt. Okay, they're both my customers. Now, they do not have to purchase anything, but they have to be active and they have to be eligible. If you go to your eSuite and you log in and you look up reports and then Organization Explorer, you're going to see there, you can type in their name or you can see it in the list. And under their profile, it's going to say active under their name. And then over on the side, it's going to say eligible or not eligible. So it has to be active and it has to be eligible, okay, in order for that to count towards one of your customers. So you have to have 2 customers and you have to have 150 PBV, okay, so that's personal bonus volume, in order for you to be commissioned. Personal bonus volume is your BV. That's what you're going to see under your name. You're going to see BV, okay? Now, that means that you will get a commission check, okay? Now, here's the thing is, if you have 150 BV that you purchased under yourself and you have 2 customers and that's all you have, you probably are not going to get a commission check. And if you do, it's going to be pennies on the dollar, okay? Really small. So ideally, if you want to get paid, you need to go out there and build your team of customers and distributors, okay? So the more customers you have that are actually ordering every month, the higher your personal bonus volume is going to be, okay? So if you have a customer that signs up, they order their 3 months in a row, they've completed their loyal customer agreement and they stop. That's it. They're still active. They're still an active and eligible customer, but they're not ordering. So now you have no BV off of them. Okay. So here's a big thing about that. Introduce them to something else. Like, have you talked to them about the hair, skin, and nails? Maybe they've been buying wraps. What about the greens? What about our It's Vital Core Nutrition supplements? What about our skincare line? Keep introducing them to new products. I mean, if they don't want to order, they don't want to order. We can't force anybody to do anything they don't want to, okay? But ideally, if you can keep them ordering, that's going to keep building them rewards. It's going to keep getting you volume, okay? If people are not ordering anymore, then you need to start finding more customers to replace them because you want to keep your volume up. Your personal bonus volume needs to be up. Ideally, it's nice if you can keep it to like 400. You know, everybody always says you want to be part of the 400 club, right? So if you can get your personal bonus volume up every month to like 400, okay, that kind of helps boost your commissions. Now, moving forward in the long run, you definitely want that number to be much, 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 much bigger, okay? But in the grand scheme of things, when you're first starting and you're building your team and all that stuff, 400 is a good goal to reach, okay? So then once you kind of get that, you can start helping other people, on your team. Like, for example, let's say I have now in order to get your Ruby bonus or any bonuses, if you look at the details and you go and you look at the facts under the document library, you bring up Ruby bonus, it'll tell you you have to have 4 loyal customers. 2 gets you commission, but in order to get any bonuses, you have to have 4. So if you don't have 4 and you get Ruby, you will not get that bonus. So it's very, very important to make sure you always have 4 customers. No matter what, I just say go for 4, okay? That's always a good thing to do. And make sure you always have anywhere between 150 and 400 volume under yourself, okay? So now let's say Josh has, customers 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Now his customers, they add up to, let's say they all go out and whatever, they spend $200, those 4 customers, okay? So now Josh has a PBV of 200, okay? Now let's say that I have my 4 customers and they have 300. So now my 300 plus his 200 is my 500, and that's my group volume, okay? So that's the GV, okay? So that's 500. So obviously, the higher my personal bonus volume goes and the higher my group volume goes, the more I'm going to get paid. The kind of the rule of thumb people have said, because when you get 15% commission on any of your customers and your distributors that are on your top line. So what I mean by top line is, if you go to reports, you go to Organization Explorer, and under that, you see in the sidebar, you see all these people's names, okay? And next to their names, it'll have like your name first, and it'll have a 0. Well, you're not getting any commission off of them, right? Because off yourself, you don't count. Then you have your ones, and your ones are all your distributors that you signed up. They're also your customers, okay? And those are all the people on your top line, okay? So you're going to get 15% off of anything they order. Then you go to your 2s. Your 2s could be, they're like Josh's customers. Those are my 2s, and I'm getting 10% off of those, where Josh is getting 15% off of it, okay? So that is all laid out right here in the commission plan, okay? It's all right here, okay? So it explains to you how much you're getting all across here, right? Okay, so now I've had a couple people say, well, how come my BV is only this much? They bought wraps or whatever. Okay, the BOGO. When you get the BOGO, normally you buy a box of wraps, it's $59, and you get 54 BV. Well, during the BOGO, your customers or you or whoever still paid $59, but you didn't get 54 BV. See, It Works was giving our customers a great deal. And this is a great opportunity for our customers, because that's what we're there to do. We're there to help our customers, okay? And in return, you're helping your customers. It will help you, okay? But ideally, we're out there to help people, okay? So your BV was only 20 for those BOGOs. Okay, so they paid 59, but we only get 20 BV counted towards our commissions, towards our totals, okay? So if you're looking at if you're new, and if you're looking at your BV and you're like, I only have 20. Well, why do I only have 20? It's because you had one customer order a BOGO wrap. You only got 20 towards your commission. So you still need 130 more before you can get a commission check. Plus, you need to make sure you have those 4 customers, especially if you're working towards a bonus, okay? I hope that makes sense. I'm really trying to explain it here the best that I can. Like, these are the way I know, but hopefully I'm not talking around circles. Okay, so now they have the new Mother's Day gift set, okay? The new Mother's Day gift set, it's $99. That's how much your customers or you are going to pay for that Mother's Day gift set, right? You're only going to get 30 bonus volume. That's it. You get 30 BV towards that gift set, okay? So they're going to pay $99 plus tax and shipping, but you're only going to get 30. Okay, so I just want to make sure you understand you're not going to get paid on the whole 99 of that, okay? Now, if you go to your website, whether you log in or not, you can look under shop, and it's going to show you how much it is for retail, how much it is for loyal customer, and it's going to show you how much the BV is, and that's where you're going to see that, okay? So it's 30. Then you have they brought back the essentials, the It Works Essentials gift set, the body oils, okay? That's $89 for the gift set, and you also only get 30, okay? So just keep that in mind when you're looking at those. Obviously, it's a great deal for our customers. They're getting a good deal. It's all kind of compacted, but because It Works is giving our customers a special, they can't obviously pay us full price, or they can't use the whole entire amount the customers are paying and pay us commission on that, okay? So kind of summing this all up. Here is what your goal should be every month. Steps to success. Step 1, everybody joins us the same exact way. Everybody joins this business the same way every single time. And $99, you get your business builder kit. That's step 1. After you're into month 2, you still have to do that step 1, but it's optional if you want to get paid. So your options are, you either purchase $80 in personal auto ship. It has to be on an auto shipment, okay? And what that means is you personally purchase $80 under your name, and it has to be set up as an auto shipment. Or you actually can make sure you have your customers purchasing at least 150 BV. So that's step 1. So first month, you're automatically commission qualified. You paid your $99. You bought the business builder kit. Moving on after month 2, you either and these are both optional. If you don't want to get paid, not a big deal. But if you want to get paid, and I'm sure we all do, otherwise why are we doing this? So you purchase an $80 personal auto ship. So go out there and buy whatever you want, adds up to $80, personally set it up as an auto shipment under you. Or you have your customers totals up to at least 150, okay? Then, and then you'll be at least commission qualified, whether you get $2 or $2,000, okay? Then step 2 is go out and get 4 loyal customers. For every 2 loyal customers you get a wrap reward. So you can buy a box of wraps for $25. You can use them. You can give them away. You can sell them for $25 each, making yourself $75 in cash. Every 4 loyal customers. So let's say you're good with your customers. You don't need them. We'll share them and move them to your team, okay? But maybe you do need them. Maybe your other customers, I've been doing this for almost a year, so my customers haven't all kept buying. So as a customer stops buying, I have to replace them with one of those new customers, okay? So maybe I can't share them with any of you guys on my team. Maybe I'm helping somebody else. Maybe someone's really working towards something and they really need this one customer. So I might, help them. Or, I'm working towards my car bonus, so I'm trying to get my 60 customers. Go to the compensation plan. You'll see what I'm talking about there. Okay. So that's kind of like, you get your 4 customers. Then you help 3 people join this business, okay? So you find 3 people that are interested in helping themselves and their families, to a better, to making an extra income, okay? Helping them with their health goals. Now, those 3 people, you want to help them. So let's say you sign up your 4 customers. You might give 1 customer to each of those 4 or each of those 3 and give yourself 1 customer. So, that's the steps to success. Join the party. Step 2, 4 loyal customers. Step 3, 3 distributors. Then you're helping one of those distributors find 2 distributors. So, because you've been in this business a little bit longer, so now as you get a distributor, now you can help share and you can, teach them how to find distributors, because that's what we all do. We work as a team, right? One team, one mission. Okay. So, let me help explain one last thing, because I know we're getting close to 20 minutes. I'm sorry. This is a lot to explain. Let's say that someone on your upline, whether it's me, whoever else, right? Let's say I really needed Josh, okay, to be I needed him to be at 400 BV, okay? So in order for me to get promoted to, like say let's say I need Josh to be at 400 in order for me to get my diamond. Okay, I'm just making this up, right? So Josh is like at 200. He still needs 200 volume, and we just can't find the customers. We just can't do it. So what I can do, or what Josh can do, is he can go in and he can buy $200 worth of product. Okay, but of course now he's not going to get commission off of it, but I will. So that gets him up to 400, and now that helps me get to my diamond promotion. Okay. Now let's say that I buy that $200 and I move or place that volume under Josh. Okay. there's more explanations on how to do that. Okay. I don't want to get into that right now. If you need help with that, let me know. Otherwise, there's instructions all in here as well. So let's say I go in, I buy $200 worth of product. Then I move that order to Josh. Okay. Now here's the thing is, I don't get commission on that. Either does Josh. So he had 200 volume, but now I just gave him 200 and now he's at 400. But he didn't earn all that 400. He actually only earned 200. So he's only going to get commission for that 200. So keep in mind that when somebody's placing volume under you, you're not getting commission on that. Okay. So that's something to really consider. So if you're like, well, I don't understand. I had 500 in volume, but I only got paid $30. Well, that's probably because you only had maybe 300 that you actually went out there and got yourself and earned. And then maybe the other 100 or 200 was placed under you. Okay. Does that make sense? So, okay. So hopefully this kind of is summing up along the ways. Go out there, you know, you join the party every month. Steps to success. Steps to success. Join the party. $99 business kit your first month. Otherwise, this next following month's $80 in personal auto ship or 150 customer orders. Okay. Ideally, anywhere between 150 and 400. It's always nice to be part of the 400 club. Okay. Because that kind of helps your commission check a little bit. Then you get try to get 4 customers every month. Then you go out there and try to find 3 people to sign onto your team every month and help one of them get 2. Okay. Now, ideally, obviously, that might not happen every month, and that's fine, you know, especially when you first start. But as you keep going, it will continue to happen. Okay. That's what your focus could be. By doing that, the more volume that you have with your customers, the more volume your distributors have, and the more volume your distributors' customers have, the higher your commission checks will be. So if you were not happy with your commission checks on Friday, keep in mind, you got to keep going, because you know what? My very first commission check, let me look here. People are like, oh, my first check was, you know, people get sad because they're like, okay, well, I don't understand why my check is so small. Okay. My very first commission check from April of 2015, because I signed up in April last year, it was $22.05. $22.05. That was my very first check. Okay. So hopefully your guys' commission checks might have been bigger than that your very first time. Okay. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a little less. It's okay, because guess what? The very next month, I went up to over $200 a month. Okay. Then it's gone up from there. Okay. So just keep in mind, it is so easy to just continue growing that check. So maybe your first check was $20, $30. Who cares? Your next check, you're going to keep getting more. And the next one is going to keep getting more. So you're only at your worst that you're going to be in this business right now, because if you continue to grow and you continue to follow those steps to success, your commission checks are going to continue to grow. Okay. So I know we all have it in us. We all have this. Just keep in mind that if you have questions, there are so many places to get the answers. Maybe somebody's not getting back to you right away because maybe they're on vacation, or maybe they're working, or maybe they're working with a customer, another trainer, or another distributor. Go to your document library under eSuites. I'm telling you, there's answers in there for everything. They have everything about the products. They have everything about how do I get Ruby? What do I need? Go to your training and business building. Go to your It Works You. All the answers are right there in front of you. And so the more you learn how to get around in the eSuite, the better you're going to know where the answers are. I'm telling you, when I first started, this is exactly what I did. I studied. It's nice to ask answers and get the questions, but you know what? Why not figure out where the answer is yourself? That way, you know exactly where to go next time you're like, hey, what was the answer to that question? Now you know where to go and get it. Not only does that help you, but it also helps you train your distributors moving forward and helping them know where it goes. Okay. So, all right. So Motivation Monday. Go out there, continue to get your customers, continue to grow that volume. I mean, you guys, it's only the 18th. We have 12 days left in this month. Do you know how much can happen in 12 days? Like a ton. So, all right, well, go out there, rock this business, and get that volume going, you guys, because I know we can all do it. All right, happy Monday.